your question? I lost it, sweetie. I'm so, so sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Oh, you're a sweetie pie, Sean. You're a sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. Brittany, the shorts feed is reopened if you do prefer that side, but I am going to need you to repost it, sweetie pie. I'm sorry. I lost it, my love. All right, Elaine, let me go and see your question. After Elaine, I'm going to go and see Brittany. Then I'm going to go and see Julie. And I'm going to go on down with Kimberly. All right. So just one tiny little seconds, my loves. Thank you. Yeah, I know she's here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Brittany. Yes. Everybody knows not to call me at this time, except for, I guess, some of my son's friends. All right, so here we go. Elaine, why do you see the three rare color? Also, you were very emotional. Are you under a big transformation? Hi, Watson. Welcome back onto the other side, Sweetie Pie. Welcome on back. I'm so sorry to everybody that was into that feed. Honestly, it's the first time I think it happens this year. I should actually put it on Do Not Disturb. That's what I should do. All right. So just one second. I'm going to go and see that, Elaine. Into the meanwhile, my beautiful Brittany, if you can repost. I know it had to do with love and no contact, but I missed the rest of it. My beautiful Elaine, your dream and the symbols within it. The rare, colorful butterflies all together, deep emotional wounds. The Eight of Hearts indicates significant themes of transformation into your life. So yes, upon that. But it also indicates healing, emotional release. And there's a deeper analysis for what those elements actually do mean. Now, the three colorful butterflies all together, they're recognized as symbols of transformation, growth, soul journey. The fact that they're rare, the fact that they're colorful actually does mean a couple extra things. I'm going to say the rare is suggesting that you have a unique transformation experience at this moment that's unfolding into your life, and that could actually set you apart or kind of make you feel into a different kind of a way. The fact that it is colorful, that represents hope, represents vibrancy, represents the emergence of your true self. Each color actually holds a personal meaning or a point aspect into your life that needs to be actually kind of revitalized. So like a renewal. Your emotional wounded state, the fact that you were feeling that you were wounded into your dream, that's a process that is deep seated into your emotions, into your past pain. It's a sign that those emotions are surfacing for that healing. The fact that you saw the butterflies into this state indicates that the transformation is going to require for you to actually be quite vulnerable, but healing is definitely at hand, so it is onto its way. The Eight of Hearts is all about letting go, seeking fulfillment, emotional balance, finding harmony. And I'm going to say, as for the transformation and progress, you are underneath a certain transformation because you're shedding the old, you're emerging the new, and you're working onto the spiritual growth altogether. So there's a lot of different elements. The main advice that I can say from your dream is embrace the change, let go of what hurts, and if ever you do need to, if anything becomes overwhelming, trust into those good friends, into those mentors, onto the spiritual practices, and seek the support that you need along the way, Sweetie Pie. Thank you, Brittany. I'm so, so sorry, sweetie. Thank you. You're Sweetie Pie. I've got you. I hope that helps you, my beautiful Elaine. Brittany, you are up next, and then I'm going to go and see Julie. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? XOXO. How are you feeling? All right, Sweetie Pie. I will be with you shortly also, and I'm going to refresh the list right after Brittany. But I am going to say that Julie is next, followed up by Kimberly. Perfect, Elaine. I'm glad for that, Sweetie Pie. All righty. Well, thank you, Abigail. Much love sent your way too, sweetie. I'm doing good, XOXO. Alrighty. So let's go here. What Dwight feelings and next actions for you? No contact, but he called you tonight, but you didn't like his tone. Oh, okay. He's kind of being pushy now, ain't he? All right, let's go see. All right, well, let's go and figure this out. Okay, getting our Death passing on through, followed out by our Six of Wands, also followed out by our Nine of Cups. All right, sweetie, your ex wants to go back with you, wants to have a new beginning with you, wants to be able to refresh things. But I kind of feel like your ex is not ready to refresh things into a good, positive kind of way. I feel like we're going to return back into the same old cycles. I feel like your ex is looking for some type of recognition, like you should be saying, Alleluia, you have called me on back and you have reached out towards me. Thank God, and I should do everything for you, which is a little bit into his fulfillment, but it's not necessarily into your fulfillment whatsoever. So I'm actually going to say for you, good for you, my sweet love, that that you did not necessarily fall for that you didn't go with the type of tone that he was actually sending on out to you. I really, really do feel as though he wants to have a new beginning. But like I said, he wants to have a new beginning, but he wants to return back, or he hasn't necessarily changed. He's going to go back into the same, hi Zaria, sweetie. He's going to return back into the same type of pattern. Yes, so we want to have a new beginning. I'm going to take out some more cards and go and see how he's truly feeling about you at this moment, okay? And we're going to go and see the light seers for that. Yeah, let me just go back down. I know it kind of sucks, right? Yeah, it's definitely entitled. Yeah, he definitely wants you to say, you know, thank you, and I'm so glad you've reached out because I miss you so much, and, you know, please don't hang up. But he actually got a different kind of vibe, which he was not expecting in any kind of a way. So I kind of feel like he's a little bit hurt, a little bothered. You might not necessarily hear from him for a couple days again now because of that into his actions. Because at this moment now, he's like, well, do I reach on out? Does she really want me or does she not want me? She just kind of turned me around, and kind of feel like his ego's a little bit hurt from that. But our devil shall be back. Why? Because more than anything else, it is not necessarily a question of love. It is a question of possession. It is a question of desire. It is a question of passion. We want to hold on to you. We want you into our life, but not because we love you in a beautiful, healthy kind of a way, but because we feel that we own you, that we need you. And if we want you, then we can have you. So a completely different vibe altogether. I'm going to say whenever he does reach out again, just be a little bit careful because he is more towards the toxic love than the positive love. I'm not going to say a person can change, people can change, but for the moment, that's the way he's aligned. Yeah, I know, it sucks, right? I know, it's bad energy. It's not good energy. It's really that energy of, I'm saying that I love you because I believe that I love you, because I want to possess you, because I want to hold on to you. Yet I'm very, very jealous. I don't want anybody else to have you, and I still want to control things. So, yeah. It's not the best energy altogether, sweetie pie. I'm sorry, my love. I would have much preferred to say something better for you, but I can't at this moment. He wasn't like that. You don't know what changed, right? I'm actually going to have to say frustration. I'm going to say desperation. Kind of switch things on up. I feel like he believes that he needs to take more control into his life. And by taking more control, he believes that he's going to be able to get something better. Because he didn't necessarily get what he wanted the other way. So he's trying to kind of switch things up. But it's not going to be winning for him neither. Next time, maybe if you do want to actually talk with him, or let's say you want to send him a message in the meanwhile, instead of having him call you back, let him know why you didn't want to talk with him. Let him know what you didn't like. Maybe in some kind of way you could have some type of change, some type of modification that could happen between your relationship that could make it better. People can change, relationships can become better, reconciliations are possible, but communication is number one. Since you're not able to talk with him because he's got bad energy, try to send him a message. Let him know how you're feeling, why you didn't want to talk with him. Not because you don't care, not because you don't want to be with him, but because you don't really like the way he's acting with you. And let him know what you didn't like, and see where that could bring you, sweetie. Let me know, my love, if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, sweet love? I'm sending you much love and much strength. Love is complicated as heck. Will that work out? I'll go see. It depends how it's done, my beautiful Brittany. It depends how it's done. If you do everything into a way talking about you, not him, you. I felt like you were using me, or I felt like you were aggressive with me, and that did not make me feel well. If you talk about you, I'm not saying you talk to me into that kind of way, and I think that is aggressive, and I don't like what, no. Be very, very open. Point no fingers whatsoever, and let him know, I do still care for you, but I want, if ever we do start again, I want us to talk. I want us to be open. I don't want to point fingers. It's not your fault. It's not my fault, but we can talk about things so we can resolve. That's the way you've got to do it. And if you do it into that kind of way where nobody's pointing fingers, then yes, you will be able to turn the situation from a failed situation to a success situation, to a place where there is no contact. This is no contact to contact. So yes, it all depends on to the way that it is done. Absolutely. So will that work out? If it is done into a way where nobody's pointing fingers, a definite yes. I'm going to go on see, is Julie around? Do we have our beautiful Julie around? Where are you, my sweet love? All right, let me know. Let me know how that goes. You can always try, Brittany, if you want. You can always try to send me the message that you want to send him. I can look at it. I can help you maybe modify it if you want. And then you can, whatever you want. If you want help, send me an email, send it to me, and I'll look at it with you. We can do this together. I would actually need you to send them. Can you send them? Are you able to send them, Zaria, to my email? Do you have access at this moment? Okay, then Brittany, write what you want to write, send it to me. I will look at it. I will make modifications if modifications are needed. You can accept it that way. You can switch it. We can change it, whatever. Okay, I'll help you out, my love. Send it to my email. I'll help you whenever you're ready. Just let me know this is my letter and here you go. All right, I'll help you with it, sweetie pie. Hi, Bright Eyes. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, there's a live in the other one, Bright Eyes. There is. We've got 2 lives going on for last year, into the short and into the normal. Yeah. No access. Okay, hold on, Zaria, then. Hold on, okay? I'll put you onto my list, but I'm going to be with you in about probably 10, 15 minutes, okay? Are you good to hold on, Zaria? If so, then it's perfect. So, yeah, Bright Eyes, we're on to the other side too, sweetie pie. Bright Eyes, until January, we can only accept PayPal. I'm not sure that we've seen each other since, but yeah. In January, we should have back our super chat, sweetie. Oh, you're there too. There you go. Hi. Hi, Z. Nice to see you too. All right, Brittany, you take your time. Send it to me. If it's not too late when I receive it, I'll look at it tonight. Otherwise, I promise you tomorrow I shall, sweetie. You're into the right live. You can't see the messages. Yes, you are. Yes. Okay, so everybody is into the same live, by the way. Everybody. You all have the same answers. It's just 2 different feeds. The traditional one is a little bit slower. The other one is much quicker. All right, thank you, Zaria, sweetie pie. Okay, so moving on forward to Julie. The list, my dear Juanson, is Julie. Z wanted to know, so we're going to give the list on out to everybody. I'm going to update it. Just give me one tiny little second. So Julie is the one that we are on at this moment. After Julie, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Kimberly. After Kimberly, I'm going to go and see XOXO. Wait, where are you, XOXO? I do not have you over here. Wait, where are you? We got Brittany. No, I do not have XOXO over here. Where are you, sweetie? Okay, so Juanson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sweetie. I have. Is it normal I can't find you, XOXO? Let me know, okay? So for the moment, I'm with Julie, moving on forward to Kimberly right after. I do have you over here, Z. I do. So after Kimberly, I'm going to be with Z. So Z, you're going to be up in about 10 minutes, all right? And then I'm going to be with Zaria. I don't know where XOXO is, though, because I don't see you at this moment, sweetie. Hey, booby. You're funny, bright eyes. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do at this moment. Here we go. So Brittany, I shall wait for your email, my love. And here we go. So Julie, Kimberly, Z, and Zaria. Does M think about you when he makes his music? Absolutely, he does. I have absolutely no doubt about it. You actually inspire him in so many different kind of ways. It's amazing. So that's a definite yes. All right. So does Mike think about you when he makes his music? Does Mike think about you when he makes his music? Six of Cups. Yes, not only is he thinking about you, but he's also thinking about actually sharing it with you, my sweet love. So he likes to share it. You actually end up bringing more balance into his life. So you bring, whenever he actually composes, whenever he plays music, you actually end up bringing for him a sense of balance, a sense where we can take away the negativity, the sadness, the bad parts of our day, and we're actually able to create somewhat of an equilibrium with it. So we feel so much better with it. So it's really about, yes, he does think about you when he does make his music, but basically what you do is you're like that beautiful platform for him that allows him to feel good. So on a day where he's stressed, where he's not feeling all that well, and the same thing goes the other way around. If he's super happy and things are going super well, he will make a different type of music, a different tone of music, but the underlining, if you will, the word I'm looking for is inspiration. The underlining inspiration is there. You inspire him to play. You inspire him to make a different type of melodies, to create. May it be into the positive, so it is more of a release. May it be into the negative, where it is still somewhat of a release in order to get back to a certain positivity. So into that kind of a way. So you bring a balance into his life and a happiness that allows him to either remove the bad or to bring in more good. In both ways, it's quite good. The next meeting, yes. Yes. Oh, I so love it. I'm so love that you're going to be doing that. I so love it. Yes. I bet you he's going to cook it. I bet you he's going to cook some and eat some while you're there. If he has any broth or anything of the such to kind of, you know, put them into, vegetable broth, chicken broth, whatever. Yes. You should actually tell him you're bringing supper all together. Bring a broth with it or something. Bring yourself some shallots, something, some green onions, and let's make this supper together. Let me go see how he's going to be feeling. Let me go and see. So, well, he's going to be feeling a little bit shy. Look at that. You're always balancing things. You are always, always, always making things okay for him. You're always balancing into a good way, into a positive way. Look at that. He's going to want to do something nice and sweet for you. I swear to you, whenever you bring them, if he doesn't eat them while you're actually there, then he's definitely going to eat them like the following day, and you're going to have just the best reviews altogether, sweetie pie. He is going to be feeling a little bit shy, though, because he always feels shy whenever you do give him something, because he feels like he's not giving you anything. And has he been burning? That's it, right? Has he been burning? Ooh. I feel like he did, but I feel like he only did once. And you might wonder why only once. Because he wants to hold on to it. It doesn't want to burn it all the way until it's completely down and gone and there's nothing left with it. And then, yes, you'll be happy because he did utilize it. But at the very same time, he's no longer going to have that candle that he looks at and that he actually thinks about you whenever he does see it. So I do have a little bit of deception about him actually using it all the way until there's nothing left with it. So what I will say is the following for you. He is really quite devoted. He absolutely loves this candle. He's not going to light it up all that much because when he sees it, he thinks about you. When he burns it, he thinks about you. But just the fact of seeing it, he thinks about you. He thinks that it's a beautiful gift. And I don't actually feel like he wants to lose it. And if he burns it all the time, he's going to end up losing it. And he'd prefer to stare at it than to actually burn it. In either way, it serves its purpose. You gave him a beautiful idea. You gave him a beautiful vibe. You gave him everything that was in it that, you and I know about. And so everything is into the place where it should be, where we're really going on in for the good and for the positive. So may he burn it or may he not burn it doesn't really change anything. But the fact that he actually wants to keep it because it's a reminder of who you are and that you gave this to him and he absolutely loves that, that I feel is actually quite sweet. Oh, yes, he can definitely do that. I know, right? Dumplings. I know. I would put them into a vegetable broth. I would add in some green onions onto that. And it would be absolutely delicious. Honestly, we want some too. I would love for you to ship some over here. I don't think I'm allowed. I am sending you so much love, Julie, so much. And just so you know, I have 2 flames and they are, I'm going to say about every 30 seconds or so, combining each other. They're meeting on up. It's really quite nice. Yes, absolutely. They're beautiful to work with. Beautiful to work with, Julie. Now you want dumplings, right? Me too. I'm gonna go and see over here a beautiful Kimberly. Kimberly followed out by Z. Kimberly, are you here, sweetie? Oh, it's already there, Brittany. All right. All right, I got you, sweetie. Thank you for sending, my love. You were already ready, weren't you? Okay. Yes, I'm getting 2 flames. There are a few. I would take a picture, but I can't. My phone is busy. All right, Kimberly, is your fiance Robert sending inappropriate messages to a woman called Jessie? Oh, sweet Lord, I hope not. You're absolutely devastated and feel physically sick if it is true, and you have given everything to this man. Oh, Kimberly, I hope not, sweetie. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie, sweet love. That is horrible. There's no other way that I can say it. None. Heartbreak is painful. It hurts. Okay, let's go see, sweetie. So let's cross our fingers and toes for Kimberly. Up next is our beautiful Z Yang. Z, let me know if you're here, okay? He is your first, pretty much everything. You literally moved to the other side of the world to be with him, right? You bought an apartment to be with him. I understand you, Kimberly. Just so you really know that I'm not just saying that for the fact of saying it. I really do. I've mostly been into long-term relationships. And I say mostly because, thank you, beautiful Z, sweetie. Because half my life, with the other half, I was too young. I was 5 years with somebody that I was engaged with. I moved all the way to Italy to be with this person. This person did move to Canada, but we ended up moving back over there. And I was with that person for 5 years and ended up no longer being with that person. And that was a catastrophe in itself. Yeah, it took me a little while. And then I ended up meeting my following partner after having a transition between 1 or 2 kind of playful people. That person I was with for 19 years. And now I'm in court and separation with this person. It's absolute hell. Because we have kids, we have a house, so many things. Yeah. I really can empathize, sweetie. I really, really can, Kimberly. Like the last 19 years, I've been with the same person. And the other person, like I said, I actually moved overseas. I stopped my studies. I had to go back to university. I had to do everything, right? No, Kimberly, it's okay, sweetie pie. This happened with my last ex into the month of January. Thank you, my sweetie pie. I got it. And since I already have it, my beautiful Brittany, I shall answer you right after the live. Okay, sweetie? I will reply to you, sweet one. So I understand you, Kimberly. Really, what I want to say is I understand you, but I'm going to say no matter what it is, time makes things better. It does. It makes you stronger and it makes things better. But let's go and get your answers. I feel for you, though, my love. If ever you need to reach on out about anything, let me know. Ten of Swords, reverse position. The Hermit. Is he alone? Not necessarily. Is he making a lot of actions towards this person? Not quite. I feel like he actually talks with this person. I don't actually feel like something really huge has happened yet, though. Let me go and see the relation between them, okay? Yeah, I'm going to go and see that. Yeah, he does. He definitely does talk with this person. He does. Yes, I can see. I can see that they talk. Six of Wands. He likes what this person brings towards him. He likes the recognition that this lady gives to him. It makes him feel like he's important. The lady herself is willing to offer him love herself and everything of such. The lady is. That being said, I feel like he's completely insecure about the whole situation altogether. So what I'm going to say for the moment is going to be the following. I do want you to be careful. I do want you to be careful. For the moment, I'm not going to say cheating takes on different and various definitions depending on the person. Some people talking with somebody else is cheating. Some people sleeping with them is cheating. Some people it's kissing. Whatever your variation of cheating is, I will say he does talk to this lady. I don't feel like he's talking to many ladies. I feel like he's mainly talking to this one. I feel like she's willing to give him absolutely everything. I feel like it is quite flirtatious. I am going to say that I do feel as though, videos and pictures are definitely shared. Have they had anything that is intimate? Have they had socks? No. Has he physically cheated on to you? No. Has he by phone because of text and imagery and all those things? I will say yes. Is it meant to go further at this moment? I feel like he's insecure because he, A, doesn't want to be caught, and B, I don't feel like he wants to lose you because I do feel as though he does love you. But he's definitely playing with fire at this moment, so this is going to have to be a little bit nipped into the butt, sweetie. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She definitely does. She's the one who actually motivates everything. You're even hesitant because her sister is a flirt who flirts with men who are in relationships, right? And you say she's a past fling and female friend, supposedly. Yeah, that doesn't really exist. And he wants to meet up with her. He wants to meet up with her, with us soon. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. No. A past fling, they are no longer together, that he is with you, that they talk onto the phone and they share stuff is no longer a friend. That is not a friend. A fling is a fling. You're with them, you have socks, you're with them for a little bit, and then it ends. Or they're a third party relationship that stays all the time, but definitely not turning into a friend place. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But they text every now and then. Exactly. So she is definitely motivating things. She is definitely trying things. Absolutely no doubt about it. Like I said, nothing physical has happened. Nothing fatal has happened. For the moment, there's a little bit of flirtation. I am going to say that I do believe that he does think about her into a sexual way sometimes also. But I'm still going to say we're into the great moment of indecision, of confusion. We don't want to lose you, and we're afraid that if we make any move with her, we're going to end up losing you, and he doesn't want to lose you. So he loves you quite dearly. The fact that he loves you quite dearly and has not physically cheated onto you means that there is still a way, there is still a means to make things best and to make things better. But this person should, and I don't like to control people. I don't like to control who's allowed to see who. But if this was the other way around and you were talking with a fling and you text and everything of the such from the past, he wouldn't like it neither. So he needs to really understand your point of view into all of this, that this is not okay. And at the very worst, if he truly wants to prove it to you, then he can show you his phone records. He can show you the textos. He can do all those beautiful things if he wants to prove it to you that nothing is going on. But he's not going to, because they do flirt. I know. She also said she isn't interested because he was too clingy. Exactly. She's interested in flirting. She's interested into the chemistry. It's fun, it's exciting. I show you some pics, you show me some pics. I feel hot, I feel sexy, I feel wanted. We have some flirtation over the phone. It's perfect. It doesn't hurt anybody. But it does. It hurts you. It hurts people that are in relationships because it's a type of cheating. So this person should no longer be allowed to be into the vicinity or to really just be talking to your boyfriend, sweetie, simply because there is something that is going on. There is flirtation, and it is not okay and doesn't make you happy. And if he respects you enough and loves you enough, he will be willing to let go of this past fling and this person that he talks to every once in a while in order to keep his relationship with you respectful and loving. That's it. She posts revealing photos of her. I know she does, and she sends some to him. She does. You said you think she should stop him from seeing her photos if he posts that. Yeah. Oh, you did? I don't know, my dear Sean. Give me a few moments. I'm going to go and see. Okay, sweetie? Thank you, my beautiful love. I'll be into PayPal in a few moments, my love. So yeah. And the thing is that you're not like that, right? You're much more conservative. No, Kimberly, it's not a question of being conservative, sweet love. No, it's not acceptable. An ex is an ex, and even an ex into your life is something, okay? Even an ex is something, sweetie. My ex is still in Italy, so he's very far away, and I will talk with him maybe once or twice a year. I'll say happy birthday. That's pretty much it. And I follow him, and he follows me on Instagram, on Facebook, but we don't talk. An ex is meant to be an ex. They're meant to be that way for a reason. It's only fair for your current partners and for your energy, because otherwise there's always that energy that kind of pulls you towards a person. You have to be very careful, Kimberly. So to answer your question, my love, is he cheating on you? He is physically not cheating on you. Every once in a while he thinks about, what if we met up and she does the same thing. She's very strong. She wants things and she tries to make things happen. And so she's very powerful into her energy. She's very convincing. And that is not easy for him to take, which is why I said a clear cut should be necessary. A clear cut needs to be necessary, my beautiful Kimberly. The important thing over here, Kimberly, is the following. He loves you and he wants to be with you. Okay? That's the most important thing over here. Once we have the love and we've got the desire and we want to be with you, we're able to switch, we're able to make things better. We're able to change things. All right? So have you done all of this for no good reason? No. But he definitely needs to go into his energy. All right. At this moment, I feel like he's being an emperor where he decides whatever the heck he wants to do, but he's not being a king. He's being an emperor. He's being bossy into what he's up to. And if he doesn't want to lose you, which he doesn't, he's going to have to switch up his energy. But you're going to have to tell him that this is no longer acceptable. You're going to have to be your queen. You're going to have to tell him everything you've done, that you love him and that you want to be with him, but this is not acceptable for you. He will change. He will make the modifications. I know it's scary. I know you're afraid of doing it, but he will make the modifications. He's very angry too, right? And you feel like you're standing on eggshells. He came from a bad upbringing and he probably thinks that you're healing him. Oh, sweetie pie. No, sweet love. You can't be into a relationship, sweetie pie, if you're afraid of him. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes, sweetie. I'll be with you. I'll be with you, bright eyes. I don't know if you want to come back in about, I'm going to say maybe 20 minutes. Okay, sweetie? Or I can leave you a timestamp too if you have questions in PayPal, my love. Kimberly, don't stay into a toxic relationship. I know that you'll say, but I moved and I did this and I did that, and I get you. It hurts, it's painful, it's huge movements. And I do not want to push you into any kind of way. Like, he has to understand who you are, what you want, what you deserve, because otherwise you're going to continue to be afraid. And he's going to end up maybe one day, maybe with her, maybe with somebody else. He'll think that this is okay, that this is acceptable, that you're accepting it. And he will continue to do it, if not with her, with somebody else, because it motivates him. It makes him feel good, but it doesn't make you feel good. You do not want to live your life in fear. Fear is a horrible place to be into. Horrible place, my love. Thank you, my beautiful bright eyes, sweetie pie. Kimberly, if you want to send me an email, send me an email. I'll chit chat with you about this. We can look at it, but there's definitely something that needs to be done. Okay, sweetie? The thing is that he says he's never cheated. Yeah, that's because into his mind, all right? And you thought that he was very loyal and that he would never cheat. Into his mind, he's not cheating, sweetie pie. He's not cheating because he did not physically have sex with somebody. That's why I said at the very beginning, cheating is different for everybody. No, don't worry about it, Kimberly. Don't worry about it. Cheating is different for everybody. Some people it's a kiss, some people it's texting, some people it's socks, it's all different kind of things. I myself, personally, I think cheating is texting with somebody else. Heck, if you're watching, the P word, P-O-R, and I'm not going to say the other one, I think that's cheating. I don't think you should be watching P-O-R-N. I think if you're watching P-O-R-N, you should be spending that time with me instead of watching it. That's what I feel about it. I don't think it's okay. You see, that's it. He does that. I know, Kimberly. I know. My ex watched that stuff all the time, sweetie. All the time. He thinks it's okay. He thinks it's normal. He doesn't think that's cheating. But that is degrading. It is degrading, and then it doesn't make you want to be with that person. It doesn't make you feel like you're sexually attractive or that you're wanted or that you're loved because he's getting it elsewhere. I know, sweetie. Oh, my dear God, Kimberly, I've been through that for 19 years, my love. And he's still doing it, and I'm no longer with him. Horrible, horrible, sweetie. Horrible. It makes you feel like crap. It makes you feel like you're not loved, you're not good enough, you're not okay, you're not beautiful enough. And not only that, the more you watch it, the more it gives expectations towards what you should be and what you should be doing. And that just makes his libido go even lower. It's even more difficult to perform well after because he's so used to everything that he's watching that is completely fake. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do. No, he's just deflecting that upon you, sweetie. Oh, my dear God. No, I hate that. You can watch it once in a while if you want to. Don't watch it every day. Don't watch it every week. Then you've got an issue. And there's real issues with it. I kid you not. It's a problem, Kimberly. Kimberly, sweetie, send me an email, my love. We can talk about it. We can chit-chat about it. Tell me how you feel. We can look at it. We can try to find different kind of ways. But ultimately, he's going to want to have to change. He's going to want to have to make those modifications, my love. But Kimberly, God, I know where you're coming from. Yeah, I think you got my ex on your hands. Sweet Lord. Kimberly, send me an email whenever you want, okay? I'm sending you much love. We'll discuss about it. We'll try to find some kind of way, sweetie. All right? And at the very, very worst, you and me just kind of chit-chatting could make you feel better. And if that makes you feel better, then hey, it's a goal for me. It's worth it, okay? I love you, sweetie pie. I got you, sweetie. Wishing you a lovely evening, okay? Perfect. Z, where's my beautiful Z? Are you still around, sweetie pie? Let me go and get your question. Kimberly, I'm sending you so much love, sweetie pie. Let's go and see what I've got going on over here. Lisa, I have a beautiful Lisa over here. Who's Lisa? Lisa? Are you bright eyes? I think Lisa has bright eyes. I think you have the same name as me, which I never knew. Zaria, thank you for posting, sweetie. Give me 1 second. You are right after our beautiful Z Yang, sweetie. Thank you for posting, my love. All right, I've got you. Perfect, Kimberly. Perfect, my love. Sean, I'm gonna go and see what's happening too, okay? I am there, and I do have you over here, Sean. I do have you, love. I'm gonna put you right after Bright Eyes, okay? Oh no, I got XOXO who has popped on in, who was supposed to be there earlier. I got you. And then I'm gonna be with Sean. I've got you, sweetie. Thank you, love. So, just one tiny little second. Ooh, I also have our beautiful Mimi. I guess Mimi got her reading from yesterday. How did she get it? I don't know, because we never put those darn post stamps. Not post stamps, time stamps. Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. Z, yes, you wanted, yes, love and work, absolutely. Is there somebody from the past who wants to reach out? Let's go see. Zaria, thank you for posting. You're next. So up next is going to be Zaria, and then I'm going to go and see, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Bright Eyes, XOXO, Sean, and Mimi. That is the list that we have, my dear Juanson. So, is there somebody from the past who wants to reach out? Queen of Pentacles, reverse position, the Star, hoping, wanting, wishing, but still being a little bit into a place where we have some, I'm going to say no. There's somebody from the past who's still holding on to you. But somebody from the past who necessarily wants to reach out, I'll say no. But I do still feel as though somebody into your past is holding on to the connection that you have, but not necessarily holding, like you can hold on to a connection, but not necessarily want to reach out or have a reconciliation into the relationship. But we hold on to you. We hold on to you quite dearly. I feel like at this moment, there's still some sadness or some unresolved issues that are regarding it. And we would hope and wish that things would be different, but not necessarily making a movement towards it. Yeah. I'm going to go and see what's happening in love. And what about work? Do I see anything or anybody that you should be cautious of? As I read your question, I see a man with darker colored hair. Yeah, like dark brown, black, short. About your age, maybe a little bit younger. There's definitely something happening there. Does that mean anything to you? I know it could fit a lot of people. 5'7", 5'8", perhaps in height. Yeah, I'm going to go and see. I'm going to go and see in love. And I'm going to go and see if you need to be cautious of anybody. Does that mean anything to you? Thank you, Kimberly, sweetie. Wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. Your intuition is saying it is? Your intuition is saying what? What is it saying, Quanson? What is your intuition saying, sweetie? Oh, if the list is correct? I don't know. You're missing Sean into your list. Yeah. And you're missing Mimi. Yeah, but that's okay. We can fix it the other time around. Your member remembers past conversations with this channel, so yeah, Bright Eyes, but your intuition is saying it is. Oh, you think her name is Lisa? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I never knew her name was Lisa. She never told us. You would think she would tell us since I'm Lisa. But hey, here we go. Z, sweetie, does that make any sense to you? Do you know who that person is? About 5'7", 5'8". Darker colored hair, but kind of sleek kind of hair. I don't know if this person's put gel into their hair or not. Yeah. Maybe about 37, 39 years old. Do you know who that is? Did she, Juanson? Oh, look at that. Then it's my brain. All right, thank you, Juanson. All right, I got you. Okay, so what do we have? In love, sweetie. Not necessarily in love. I see our Queen of Swords being independent. I see a Queen of Swords wanting to go towards success, wanting to go towards, let's say, love, but having a couple struggles along your way. There's something that you need to release. There's something into the past that you need to release. Hi, Love Shine, sweetie. Ah, it is nice to see you, Love Shine. Love Shine, I do have to say, I have probably about a 30-minute wait, sweetie. Do you want to send me your questions, my sweetie, by email? I think you do want to. I think you do. All right. I don't know where's the. Oh, you are there. Okay. Is that your boss? I don't know. Let me go see. Is your boss about 37, 39? Sleek, dark hair? Does your boss have lighter colored eyes, blue or green? I feel like this person has. Ah, thank you, Bright Eyes, sweetie. But you're going to be up in like 5-6 minutes, my beautiful Bright Eyes. He does. Well, then it's your boss. There you go. Then it's your boss I'm seeing, sweetie pie. Be careful of your boss. That's it. Lighter. He's got blue or green eyes. Yeah. Your boss has a long-term view of you. Okay, no doubt about it. But your boss is a lot into competition, is a lot into money, wants long-term success, wants everybody. Like your boss is going to want you to put more time in, more time, sweetie. Yeah. You feel like he doesn't like you, right? No. Oh. Thank you, Love Shine, sweetie. Okay, well, I'm not going to say that he doesn't like you, but I'm definitely going to say that he wants money, money, money. Whatever has to do with money, he's going to be happy, okay? So the more money he gets, the happier he's going to be. The more you bring on in, the more efficient you are, the happier he's going to be. So basically, I'm not going to say that he dislikes you. Absolutely not. He wants to keep you onto the team. He's got no plan on you no longer being there at any point in time. You've got your job. Nothing's happening with it. But he is definitely, and if he's able to have any type of competition into the workplace, he will add it on in. He will make you guys ferocious like lions and lionesses, sweetie pie. All because of financial security. He wants to have money. He wants things to be working on through really, really, really quite well. Thank you, my beautiful Love Shine. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, pardon me, guys. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to say over here, my beautiful Ziyang, work-wise, it's not that your boss dislikes you, but your boss wants everything to roll really quite smoothly, really, really quite greatly, because he wants to be very efficient. The more efficient everybody is, the more money he ends up getting. Thank you, Bright Eyes. All right, so let's continue on. And let's go see about love. Is anything popping on through in love for you? Again, my beautiful Zaria, you are on up next, followed on by Bright Eyes. And I think it might... Oh, it's not frozen on the other side. Thank you, Robert. You're a sweetie pie. Hey, really, Chris? Nice to see you. I know, right? In a high pitch. I know, I'm definitely not going to do that. No, I am not. Okay, here we go. Thank you, my beautiful, really, Chris, sweetie. If your question is already in PayPal, perfect. Really, Chris, I have about 30 minutes before I'm going to be with you, love. Do you want to come back in about maybe 20 minutes or so? Or do you want us to leave you a timestamp? If your question's in PayPal, not a problem. If it's not, you can leave it here. I'll jot it down and I'll take care of it, sweetie. Happy Thanksgiving to you, by the way, really, Chris. I know I'm late, but we didn't see each other at Thanksgiving. Bright Eyes, too. Didn't see you at Thanksgiving, neither. Same thing for you, sweetie pie. Happy Thanksgiving, sweet one. Okay, love-wise, I need you to do something in love. If you want love to happen, I need to jump into something, jump into some type of pool of, sexy men here, okay? So I either need you to go on to different type of dates, open up your beautiful energy, but you definitely do need to take some action. Action will bring dates, and action will bring... I'm going to say it's going to bring possibilities. I don't see love at this moment. I'm seeing our Two of Pentacles and our Page of Wands, but maybe that's because he hasn't taken the action yet. So our Queen of Wands is being too passive. I need you to take more action in order for love to come on in. And if you become a little bit more action oriented towards it and you put more effort into it, then I will say somewhere around the 20th of January until the end of February, you shall find yourself a good looking partner. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, my beautiful love. I am here for you. You have to go back to work. Yes, you can definitely have a timestamp and you place the questions in PayPal. But you can drop, no. If they're in PayPal, everything is perfect, sweetie. It is good. Go back to work, my sweet love. Sending you much love, and you'll have a timestamp right after live, sweetie. Z Yang, sending much love out to you too, sweetie pie. Let me know if there's anything else, sweet one. Zaria, sweetie. Will the point of contact respond back in an email to the person you network with for a job opportunity for you? Okay, we're going to start off with that one. All right. Up next is Bright Eyes. So Bright Eyes, my love, you're next, followed out by XOXO. Bright Eyes, XOXO, Sean, Mimi, Love Shine, and really Chris. For those of you who are not sticking around, who have to go back to work or do something else, have a lovely, sweet evening. Timestamps will be given to you. All right, so is the point of contact going to be doing anything in regards to it? I feel like there will be some movement, but is it actually going to give you the movement that you need? No, I don't. I do see some movement, but my movement is all a little bit in reverse other than our Four of Pentacles. It's as if we're holding on and we're believing, but we're not necessarily offering. So we're like utilizing the information, but we're not doing anything with it. Let's go see. Okay. King of Cups. Yeah. No. I'm going to say we definitely do have the information that we need. I definitely do feel like there's going to be some type of movement, but not an actual movement that's going to end up giving you the actual employment or the job that you're looking for. So I'm going to say we do have something going on, but we don't necessarily have the overall outcome that we would like. And I definitely see your innuendo, Hanson. I know, right, Hanson? Oh, my dear God. Hanson, please remind me. I'm a forgetful soul, honestly. And I even know what the heck I did. Oh, yesterday, probably Alex was onto my mind because he was making me upset. Probably Alex was the one who played around with my energy. Yeah. I'm sorry. We definitely do promise, Hanson. We do. I feel like that should be put onto a license plate. In Quebec, we have Je me souviens. So I remember, and I believe for us, it should be, we promise. Oh, wow. Jeez, Louise. I did too. Okay, so we'll reach out to you first next month. Is he going to be reaching out first to you next month? Let's go and see. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, you don't even have to worry about it for the moment. Yes, he's going to be the one who's going to be reaching out first. Yes. Hey, I have not heard about Jonathan in a while. Regret. Let me go see if Jonathan's going to regret. I hope he regrets. I hope he does. Not nice to say, but hey, I'm going to say I hope he does. If anybody has hurt you, sweet love, then he deserves what's coming his way. Yeah. You start to recover. You see, that's it. That's what happens, Watson. I see what you mean. When I'm done the live, I make nachos, Watson. Not my reason for yesterday. They were at Evil D's. Couldn't make them. Alrighty, so that being said, sweetie, we are. Why are we actually why? Why are we actually going to end up feeling kind of bad about not necessarily pursuing you? Because I do get over here a feeling of resisting the change, feeling like maybe it was not all that good of an idea at that time being when he had the occasion to be with you, but then not necessarily following on through. Definitely some regret, definitely some guilt that will be present, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, sweetie. Alrighty. Yeah, she is a nacho month. And it's funny, she arrived home from evil and she's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, I don't have time. And so I did make her something. And she's like, but not nachos, not right away. I know when I'm done the live, she's going to ask me, Mom, can I have some nachos? I know she will. Oh, Watson, I have to say, I received a delivery today, just have to say it, at such a bad timing. I received a delivery at the exact moment that my kids were arriving from school. A delivery from the place that you know, Spacehead. Yes. Now, that person was parked not in my driveway, into the street. My kids, all three of them, coming home, walking up the driveway. The guy says, do you guys know Lisa? You live here. And all my kids are like, of course, give me the package. The package was not even into another package. It was not wrapped. And it was a stocking stuffer. Therefore, NAL saw exactly what it is, wanted to open it, and now that's it. That's what I'm trying to say. The stocking stuffer I had for her has now been completely revealed. And she now has it. It's no longer a stocking stuffer. I did see that he's the first one who's going to be doing it, Sarah. I do. I have to say, Watson, the whole idea of not packaging into another package that is secret incognito is a bad thing. Bad thing in Christmas time. Oh, la, 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 la. All right, Bright Eyes, you're next. I know, seriously, right? You would have done. Honestly. Oh, my dear God. But thank God it was just a little thing. It was like a $10 item. Good thing it wasn't like the big gifts. I would have been screwed. All right, let's go see Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, I think you said that you sent me an email. All right, I do. No, Watson. Bright Eyes is not Lisa. Who's Lisa? Why am I looking for? I'm looking for Lisa. Do you have many different names, Bright Eyes? I'm gonna go back into here. I still don't know who this Lisa person is. I think you're right though. I need to find out who Lisa is. Okay. All right. So here we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's shady. It's shady into my mind. You are? Okay, thank God. How many names you got, Bright Eyes? Okay, sweetie. I was just telling Watson earlier, you never told me that your name was the same name as mine. Watson says you did. I don't know. It doesn't change. You got a beautiful name. Zaria, I'm wishing you a lovely, lovely evening, sweetie pie. Love you, beautiful. Okay, so I do have your questions. Yes. Your daughter, sweetie, that you were at one time, right? I know, you've been fighting for quite some time. And she's been like, okay. Is she still with the ex? I'm going to say with the ex. Is she still with the same partner that was creating some problems, sweetie? Okay, I'm going to say yes because you're posting over here, right? Yeah. Hello, House of Cards Tarot Readings. Very nice name you've got. Okay. So, what is happening with her? We're going to go and see that. This is a different guy. Okay, so when I said the ex is the thing. So she's into bad cycles with men that are simply not good. Why? Simply because they're giving her the attention that she wants. They make her feel like she's a diamond. Yet they don't treat her like a diamond. They treat her like a rock, right? Yeah. They treat her like a pebble that you would find onto the street instead of being, yeah, I see. Alrighty, sweetie. Yeah, they could be both of them, Watson. You got a crystal ball kind of mind, too. All right, sweetie pie. Are you ever going to have the type of relationship that you actually should be having or that you would like to have? It's going to take some time, sweet love. You're not going to like my answer because it's going to take some time. It's not happening right away, sweetie. There's been a certain distance that has been created between you that has brought a lot of, I'm going to say fogginess, a lot of unknown, a lot of we're not sure. We're not sure. We know, like your daughter knows that you love her, but your daughter often doubts what you do or what you say. She often sees it as being controlling and not into a loving kind of a way. She sees it as being something that is coming from your own perspective, something that you would do, but that might not be necessarily appropriate for what she wants to do. She's not seeing the goodness that you're trying to do or that you're trying, even when you do keep your emotional space and you do say, she does still know that you do not agree. And that is creating a lot of fogginess and is creating some distance between both of you. The only way for the moment to make it a little bit kind of livable is to keep a little bit of that distance, right? Yeah, I know, sweetie. Let me continue on. I know, my love. Hold on. Let's go see. I keep getting that darn Five of Pentacles. All right. What I'm going to say is going to be the following. It could change. It could change. And it could be earlier, like it could be later. For within the following 6 months. I know that you want to stop her. I know that you want to stop her, Bright Eyes, but you can't stop her. You can't. You can say what you think. You can do the best that you can, but there's nothing more that you can do. You can say the way that you think, and you can try to put her into the right direction. But ultimately, you need to let her know that whatever direction she takes, you're not necessarily supporting her, but you will be there for her. If she needs to come, to talk, to open on up, whatever, no judgment. Within the following 6 months, your relationship with her will not be back to normal, but will already be better. There seems to be some changes. There seems to be some type of conversation that's going to be happening between you guys into the month of March or April that seems to make things right. You're bringing justice into the relationship. You're bringing the clarity that she needs to have. That is going to allow you and your daughter, again, it's not going to be a 100% everything is fixed type of relationship, but it's going to be so much better than what it is at this moment. Overall, long term, 2 to 3 years, you should end up having the same type of relationship that you used to have with your daughter. You should end up having a good relationship with her. You should. Within 2 to 3 years, but already into the month of March or April, there's a big change. There's a conversation. It's like justice is coming on in. Something that was perceived or seen into a negative way will be now seen into an explanatory kind of a way, into a positive way that will help your relationship with her. And she will be more open towards opening up towards you. She will still make her own decisions, but she will feel better opening on up towards you, which is already so much better. I know it's long. I know it's long, sweetie. I know. But again, my beautiful bright eyes, what I'm saying at this moment is what I am seeing. You could change things. She could change things. A lot of things can happen from here till there that will change and that could change the timing. What's important for you into the meanwhile? You're a mama. I'm a mama too, sweetie pie. What's important is to keep it, to continue to let her know that she's supported and she's loved. That's it. You're there. You love her. Do what you want. I'm here for you. That's it. That's it. Anything else is going to be a barrier. Anything else is going to come into the way. I love you. I'm here for you if you need me. That's it. I know it's painful, but that's what you have to do. Let me just go and see your other questions. Just give me one tiny little second. That there's something, yeah, that's it. So is she actually going to realize that the person that she is with at this moment is not a good person and she's going to end up breaking up with this person? I'm going to go and see that. Okay. Are we going to realize? There will be an ending. There will be justice that will be done. Yes, within the following, I'm going to say 10 months. I know, again, you'll say it's long. Within the following 10 months, she will realize that this person is not doing anything good for her, and she will end up leaving him. She will leave him. How does A feel for you versus C, M, and will your relationship go anywhere? That we're going to go and see. We're going to go with this little deck, and we're going to go with this little deck. So this is going to be for A, and the other one is going to be CM, all right? Up next is XOXO. Let me know if you're here. Sean, let me know if you're here. So XOXO and Sean are going to be next, followed up by Mimi, Loveshine, and Really Chris. All right. As for A, there's A is not proactive. A is not proactive. A is not doing what is necessary to be into a relationship with you, is basically what's happening. A does care for you. A does want to have some movement with you, but A is not putting any of the great or any of the best effort that he should be in order to make things work. So I'm basically going to say he's being a little bit self-centered. I'm going to say he's being a little bit concentrated upon himself, not upon you or not upon the relationship. He's not giving his 100%. He's not even giving his 50% into the relationship. So as for A, I'm going to say a little bit of stagnancy, not really putting the time in that we should, right? Hello, beautiful Joseline. How are you doing, sweetie pie? You have an update. What's your update, my love? As with CM does care for you. CM does want to have some movement. CM enjoys who you are, enjoys your independence, enjoys your love, your care. That being said, CM is not moving all that much neither. Now, is he? Okay, so CM altogether adores you, definitely wants something with you, but doesn't want to have any conflicts and is kind of moving really slowly because I feel as though CM overthinks, overanalyzes, and that kind of blocks CM. Does that make any sense for you? Let me go see. Oh, God, no, there's no parenting things for this. Sweet Lord, no. I would like there to be every once in a while, Bright Eyes. Oh, you think I read the question wrong. Let me go back and read it. Hold on. How does Anthony feel for me versus Charlie May? And will our relationship go anywhere? What did I read? Not correct, sweetie. Because I feel as though both of them are interested into you, but I feel like Anthony is not doing enough into the relationship, therefore the relationship's not going to go anywhere. And I feel like Charlie May overanalyzes things, so things are a little bit blocked, but Charlie May is willing to do an awful lot more than Anthony is. Good for you, Joseline. Good for you, sweetie pie. Does that make more sense, Bright Eyes? I don't know. It's what I read. It's what I got. And let me know if that's not what you wanted to write as a question. Write something else. Maybe I'm... Oh, hold on. Oh, that's why. That's where. Okay, well, okay. Well, Charlie May overanalyzes things in either way. So I'm still going to say the same thing. Anthony is completely blocked. It doesn't really change anything into the reading. Anthony is completely blocked. They both like you, okay? They both like you. Maybe friends, maybe love, maybe anything else. They both do care for you. Anthony, I feel like it's not going anywhere. As for Charlie May, I'm going to have to say that we still do overanalyze, and we do kind of have a lot of blockages in many, many different kind of ways. So I don't know if you want to have, do you want to have a relationship with Charlie May? Is this a direction that you're actually opting for? Yeah, rewrite, sweetie. You've got me lost here. You've got me lost, sweetie pie. Because this way it sounds like you want to have a relationship with Charlie May. And if I look into the cards, Charlie May does like you, does care for you, but we could care for you and like you into a friendship kind of a way. But I feel like Charlie May has better intentions towards you than Anthony does. Anthony's like blocked. Yeah. Are they all friends? What do you want to know, Bright Eyes? Rewrite your question. Rewrite your question. As you rewrite your question, I'm going to go and answer the other question. Yes, let me know. Let me know here. Yeah, yes, yes. Oh, for those of you who like Gerard Butler, he posted on Instagram. I don't know, it appeared onto my phone. Ah, sweet love. Okay. Good for you, my beautiful Joseline. Good for you, sweetie. You did, Julie. I've got you, my love. I'm going to have you in about, that sounds bad. I'm going to be with you in about, yeah, don't be right back. Be back in about 20, 25 minutes. As for Black Panther, as I am waiting over here for Bright Eyes to clarify this question, I am just not getting. Thank you, Julie, sweetie. Is this person your soulmate? This person is definitely meant to be with you. Is it your soulmate? I'm not seeing into the cards, but you are definitely meant to have a connection with this person, sweetie pie. I know about your opera stuff. I know, sweetie. I know. Dylan, let me explain to you. We give out some free readings like I just did. The last one I just did was free, but we pick them here and there. Donations always come first. It is written into the description of the live also. And we pick some free ones along the way. So if you want to stick around and you want to be patient and sweet, you definitely can. You might be chosen for a reading, sweetie pie. Black Panther 313, sending you much love, sweetie pie. Blessings to you, sweet one. That being said, I know, right, Watson? Thank you, my dear Dylan, sweetie. I'm sending you much love, okay? Now. Bright Eyes, what is that question? Are you sending it back to my email? In the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see. Will Anisha realize soon that she needs, okay, and start, right, and stop trying to save everyone before herself? No, she's not going to. No, she's not at that place yet, sweetie. She is not ready for that. So will she realize soon that she needs to love herself first and start kind of, yeah. I think you sent me an email after all, my beautiful. That must be you who is making my butterflies go around. No, she's going to continue. She's going to continue taking care of other people, even if they are negative or even if they don't necessarily bring anything good towards her before actually saving herself. So, no. Now let me go and see. I'm pretty sure you're the one. Yeah, you are. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes sense. Then Anthony makes sense that Anthony does like you, but is not making any movements towards you. Is not wanting to have any movements in any kind of a way. Makes sense. That's good. And you have, though. Oh, look at that. Anthony's in a relationship with, okay, that's the other person. Well, now that's clear. Okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you, my love. Okay. So, now I get it. Thank you, my beautiful. Now I can look at it into a correct way. So, I'm still going to have to say over here, all right? A is blocked. Now I know why A is blocked. A is blocked because of the relationship that's going on onto the other side. That's why A is blocked. That's why A is not necessarily moving on forward. Okie dokie. So that being said, you do bring happiness. Okay, you do. We do want to take some action towards you, but we're not necessarily going to do too much action, or the action at some point seems to be interrupted. Yeah, I'm going to say because of the other person, but I'm going to go look at this moment. So let's go and see. Now you're making sense to me. So this is going to be towards you because this is your actual question. This is towards you. And the other is going to be towards the other lady. I'm going to go and see for the other lady. And the other lady is going to be over here. Thank you for clarifying for me, by the way. Other lady is being seen over here. All right. So here we go. In regards to you, yeah, we have hope, we have desires, but we're still continuing to move on forward towards the other. Okay. Why? Because it's easier. From what I can see over here, we do think about you. Okay, so A does think about you, but I feel like we're passionate towards you. I feel like we still hold on to you, we still care about you, but we're basically very passionate. We have that very strong passion towards you where we could hope and we could want for maybe some things to become better. We hope for it, but we don't do it into the future. So I don't see an actual movement. So if you're wondering if A is going to leave a CM to be with you for the moment, I don't see so. As for the other person, I feel like we're continuing onto that path because we believe that it's an easier kind of a path. We've already put a lot of time into this relationship altogether. I feel like the other person does bring different things than you do. So you bring comfort, you bring nurturing, you bring passion, you bring fun, you bring all those beautiful feeling of security. This other person brings somewhat of a future is what they are seeing. I don't necessarily see him plotting or thinking of leaving the other person in any kind of way because yes, they might not bring those nurturing, beautiful feelings that you do of that past that you guys have together, but we do still have a want and a desire to continue to move on forward. Yeah, that's what I can see. So I'm going to say with you, it is more a feeling of being comforted, being comfortable, a feeling of passion, excitement. As with the other, it's more of an even flowing kind of a thing where it's not as exciting, it's not as fun, but we feel comfortable and we feel like we're still into the right place with that person. Or anyways, he doesn't necessarily see himself leaving this person at this moment, which doesn't mean that he's ultimately not going to do it, but at this moment, he's not planning on doing it. Now that should make more sense. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Thank you, Bright Eyes. I know, seriously. Sweet Lord. All right. And that is why communication is so darn important. So important. Oh, my dear God. Whew. You had me sweating. Okay, not really, but I was intrigued. I kept seeing that darn blockage. I was wondering about that lady. Was it a lady or not? Or God. All right. So an angel message for you, sweetie. XOXO, let me know if you're here, sweet one. An angel message for Bright Eyes. Know that you are never alone into your journey. The transformations that you are experiencing are guided by divine love and purpose. Trust the process even when it feels uncertain, for your soul is evolving into its highest expression. Open your heart to receive the blessings and the miracles that are unfolding into your life because you are deeply loved and beautifully supported, sweetie. Yes. Bright Eyes, I am sending you so much love, sweet one. So much love, beautiful. XOXO, where are you? It's very muggy. Huh, it's kind of cold here. It's -3. -3 over here, sweetie. So I am going to say that you have a good 37 degrees difference with me, Sean. I would definitely take muggy 34 at this moment. I would. I would go into my swimming pool. That would not be a big icicle. XOXO is going to be at 145. I'm going to go and get your questions. XOXO. Here we go. Up next is Sean and Mimi. All right. And by the way, next week, guys, the Wednesday live is going to be at a normal time, I believe. Juanson and I discussed about it, and I think we prefer 8 o'clock all the time. It might change into the future because I'm probably going to have to go and pick up my son every other week at his dad's at 8 p.m. So it might change a little bit onto the Wednesdays, but point being, next week, 8 o'clock all week. All right, sweeties. So here we go. Where's my XOXO? And I do have your question over here, my dear Sean, so everything is good. Okay, and voila. Just a second, it's opening on up. So XOXO, let me go and make sure, see if you're here or not. You're not at this moment. What is up with your avocado on your spoon, Juanson? Have you been eating avocado since 2 hours ago? All right, Juanson. Yeah, you can come to Quebec. You would like to freeze? You can come and freeze your bonbon if you want. I'm going with my kids to freeze my bonbon outside probably on Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to the Christmas Village, which is a Christmas village where there are elves that go around. I go every year with my kids. It's about an hour away from my place. There's human-sized elves that go around and they play snowball games, and there's igloos, and there's Santa who gives cookies, and Mama Santa's there, and it's the coolest place on earth, seriously, when you're a kid. I'm going to freeze my bonbon on Sunday. To go to the Christmas thingy. Yes, that I do every year. Hey, I'm a traditional kind of a girl. Okay, here we go. I know Julie's dumplings made you hungry. I know an avocado's not going to satisfy you though. You need the dumplings. Alrighty, so Sweetie Pie, you are definitely not here, and I've definitely been talking way too long because I now have to give a new timestamp. So here we go. Your curious are the XJO thoughts and feelings towards and about you, and you haven't spoken in forever. And then you say D the Pisces. Funny, I've got an XD the Pisces. I do. He's D for the devil, but you, it's a different thing. Okay, and he peeps into your social time to time, right? Alrighty, let's go and see that. So, you are curious. We're going to start off with number 1. So you're curious about the XJO thoughts and feelings towards you. Okay. Sean, Mimi, and Love Shine are next. I know that Sean's here. I know Mimi's not here. Love Shine, let me know if you're here in about, I don't know, 6-7 minutes. It'll be your turn. And then I have Really Chris and I have MC. Okay, Judgment passing on through, followed out by our 8 of Pentacles, also getting over here our Knight of Cups, followed by our 6 of Swords. Okay, so what are the thoughts and the feelings that we have towards you? Honestly, I kind of feel like I'm not going to say we've completely turned the page. I'm going to say that we've taken the energy that we had and we've kind of just, we've transferred it. I feel like we're more focused on work is basically what I'm trying to say. We're much more focused on work than we used to be. I don't feel like we have any anger. I don't feel like we have any judgment. I don't feel like we have any frustration whatsoever, but I don't necessarily feel like we harbor any love anymore neither. So I'm actually going to have to say that I feel like your ex has moved on. That being said, I'm going to say that I feel like anyways, for a certain amount of time, we definitely did kind of work upon ourselves. We worked upon work, our own future, moving on forward. But let me just go and see. Okay, I'm getting our Magician over here and our Chariot. I'm actually going to have to say that I feel like this person found their strength. I'm not going to say that they found happiness or love or anything as such, but I'm going to say they're okay. I'm going to say that they've moved on, sweetie. So, yeah. With that being said, I'm not going to say this person would not like to talk to you like I was a friend or something, but I'm definitely going to say we've moved on. As for D, the Pisces, thoughts and feelings about and towards you. And he kind of peeps into your social sometime, right? Yeah, there's a lot of peepers out there. There are. Okay, so, and you should be getting excited, right? Your meeting is coming on up soon, sweetie pie. Our Tower, our Temperance falling on through. They're all in reverse position. And this one that doesn't want to come out is our Ten of Pentacles. D, the Pisces. D, the Pisces is kind of interesting because I feel like we don't necessarily want to lose you. We care about you quite deeply. I feel like we actually want more abundance. I feel like we're kind of snooping on you because we're curious. We're curious what you're doing, what you're up to, but we're kind of shy of actually asking and kind of peeping on through. So we kind of do it a little bit into a subtle kind of a way. But this person truly does care for you, sweetie. They do, but they harbor some beautiful, loving feelings towards you. We care about you and we want to know more about you. So this is a little bit of our investigative kind of a way to see what are you doing, what are you up to, are you being good, and everything as such. So I'm going to say in this case, we're looking towards, I'm going to say not only loving sweet feelings, but I'm going to say some very sexual feelings and passionate also. So yeah, definitely. I'm going to say jealousy kind of makes us kind of look at the same time and maybe even a little bit of obsession. Interesting, ain't it? Very interesting. Let me go see if you're around. No, you're not. Yeah, he's still thinking about your dumplings. Into the meanwhile, he's trying to satisfy his craving with avocado. And it's not working, Julie. It is not working. Okay, hold on. That. Okay, Sean, you're up at 152. Mimi, love shine, really, Chris. It was, I know. You already told us. Now you just make us want even more, Julie. Even more. Okay, well, hold on. Okay. So, yeah, you did. Of course you forgot, Julie. Of course you forgot. All right, Sean. You wanted to know, I think, in regards to your license. Sean is over here. Okay. And then we have Mimi and Love Shine. Okay, and we're following on through. So are you going to get your pilot airplane license? Are you going to start your own business? Are you going to make your own electric airplane that has a recyclable battery that's recharging itself? And the pedals are going to be recyclable pedals. That's a lot of stuff, sweetie. Sweet love. What I'm going to say is this. Whatever it is that you want to do, I encourage you to do it. I encourage you to take one little moment at a time. As for anything that is of engineering, of creation within batteries, within pedals, everything of the such, there's a lot of work that is being done that at this moment. Maybe you could go into different type of studies. Maybe you can go into different type of studies so you can go and work with those people who are already kind of, figuring this stuff on out. That could be an option for you. That being said, I don't necessarily see you being an airline pilot. I do see you going onto an airplane, but not necessarily as an airplane pilot. What I will say is the following, Spitty. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can definitely do, but it definitely has some steps before you go and do it. So, Sweetie Pie, you can be an airplane pilot if you want to. But you're going to have to start taking the classes and the courses, and it's going to take a few years. But if you want to, hey, it is possible, Spitty. I do have to say, the only thing though is whenever you want to go and become a pilot, an airplane pilot, it does cost a certain amount of money. Like, it's fairly expensive to become a pilot. So I'm going to say make sure that you've got some money aside for that. And I'm going to say, hey, why not, my sweet love? Why not? But give yourself some time. You're going to have to go to all the classes. I don't necessarily see it happening at this moment because I actually feel like you're probably going to end up redoing some cars, probably engineering different type of little things for yourself, for your car, for your business, maybe even for some people that are around you. But I don't necessarily see you being an airplane pilot. That being said, before leaving you onto this, because those were your only questions, I am going to go and see what's going on into your love life a little bit, okay? Okay, what I'm going to say over here is the following. Believe into yourself. Believe into your connection. I feel like often you don't necessarily believe into yourself, or you don't necessarily believe into the connection, and that kind of makes things a little bit more complicated. So believe into yourself, believe into connection, believe that something could happen. Believe that good things will happen. And then the messages, the universe, the meetings, everything will kind of orchestrate itself into the right way. That being said, I am going to say that your beautiful Samantha does want to have marriage, does want to love you and to be with you. There is no doubt about it. So I'm going to say for the moment, continue believing, continue following, and continue being the fantastic, I'm going to say king that you are. You are a king of cups, nice, sweet, loving, and caring. And that can only bring beautiful and good things for you, sweetie. Let me finish on up with some love messages from your Sweetie Pie for you. Let's go with some love messages. Here we go. And then we're going to go and see Mimi. And Mimi's going to also need a timestamp. So let's go for the love messages for you, Sweetie Pie. And what's what I'm going to say? We're going to end the lives in about 30 minutes, sweetie. 30 minutes. All right, here you go, Sean. You are the spark that lights up my heart. Every moment with you feels like beautiful magic. Your love for me feels like home. Yeah, we were. Yeah. No. XOXO, you are at 1 hour and 47 minutes, Sweetie Pie. Yes. You are. Let me know, XOXO, if you have any other questions coming from it, okay? Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you too, Sweetie Pie. I'm going to go into the meanwhile and go and see Mimi. My pen is dying. Okay, 158 for Mimi. Oh, Sweetie Pie, you can do everything that you want, my dear Sean. You just have to give yourself the time to do so, okay? Give yourself the time and everything will put itself into the right place. Allô, ma belle, comment ça va? Ok, mais ta tablette est pas ici dans le salon. Je t'aime. Quoi? Ça va? Mais ta tablette est là-bas, je fais. Miam, 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 miam. Ah là, j'ai pas fait ma part. Nachos. Je t'aime. J'ai vraiment faim. Nacho girl. I'm gonna be a nacho girl. Okay, nacho girl is here. Now she's upset at me. Nacho girl's my daughter. I know Juanson knows. I know many of you do, but some of you don't. That's it. We are. So speak and donate now or forever hold your peace. You're so funny. Yeah, you did hear nachos. dear God. Dylan, what's your question, sweetie? We have lives from Monday to Friday, sweetie. What's your question? I'll answer you. What's your question? I'll answer you, then I'll go see Mimi. Post your question, Dylan, sweetie. You've been nice, you've been sweet, and you've been very patient. Ask your question, my love. You want your kids and other kids and adults to have a clean and fresh air for your generation. I got you, sweetie. By the way, Sean, I did hear onto the radio that they are coming out with a new type of engine that is different than the other ones. So it's not quite an electric. All right, Dylan, I'll go and check that out, sweetie. It's not quite an electric and it's not quite a fuel, neither. It's like a hybrid, but a hybrid with an engine that does not pollute, because at this moment it's very, very, like when it dies, and it's not all that efficient. Yeah, so they're really working onto it. I believe within the following 2 to 3 years, they're going to be able to market it a lot more. Yeah. Anyways, here we go. Dylan, does your crush have feelings for you? Let's go see, sweetie. Does your crush... Ooh, we got our Chariot and we've got our King of Pentacles. We do, but sweetie, we're a little bit afraid of you. So do we have feelings for you? I will definitely say a yes, but we're a little bit afraid of you. So sweetie pie, definitely move on a little bit closer to your crush or show some intentions, speak on up, be a little bit more flirty, because we definitely are interested in you, but we're a little bit afraid of making movements. So if you want anything to happen, kind of feel like you're going to have to do something, sweetie. I'm sending you much love, Dylan. Thank you for being a sweetheart. Oh, well, that would be perfect, Sean. That would be perfect, sweetie. Okay, so Mimi's going to be at 2:01. Now I'm going to go and see Mimi. I love the way you said that once, and it was so perfect. Okay. Oh, forever hold your peace. So well said. Okay, Love Shine, Really, Chris and MZ are on up next. So funny. Okay, what is this? Okay, we're going, when I get into your readings now, sweetie pie, I know that I am getting into MTs and TMs and CMs and all different kind of confusing things. Just give me one moment to let me figure everything on out, okay? Blah, 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 blah. What is that? It is not what I want. Okay, hold on. Okay, just one tiny second. Yeah, we're going into an unknown world where so many things happen at your job, sweetie. Okay, and then you have an addition that is into my email, so I'm going to go and get that too. Into the meanwhile, if you guys do not mind, I am going to shut off the shorts feed for the moment, because we are going to be ending in 25 minutes, like Watson said. So eloquently, donate now, say what you want to say, or forever hold your peace until tomorrow, 8 p.m. So I'm going to shut it off, and we're going to stick with the other live. All right. Thank you for joining, guys. Now, people into the other live, don't go anywhere. I'm still here with you, and Watson